Hello everyone, Different Cookies here. Today I will be doing a bit of a different video. Now you may be wondering why I have a full set of netherite armor, some chicken, and a random field behind me. In front of me I have this thing. Now this isn't what you're looking at. Yeah, I like TNT cannons. Pretend this thing doesn't exist. I just didn't want the cannon and destruction to be in the background. Well, we will be looking at kind of a little, lag spike, a little bit of a plugin, like a custom plugin I made. Or it hasn't an actual plugin, but I've used the app Minecraft Tools to generate the commands for this. But in these command blocks I have the like the Wither King and the Wither Knight. Those are new custom Minecraft mobs, specifically Wither skeletons. That's a chicken and I punched it. I must end its life. Again. But we will be taking a look, and eventually I'm going to see if I can code these actually into the game. And if you actually do play with this plugin, it will make nether fortresses several hundred times harder. So let's get on with it. I had this little cage. This is the Wither Knight. The Wither Knight is in full gold armor with an iron sword. And in my inventory we actually have a Wither Knight set. So we have protection 4 and breaking 3, all gold armor with soul speed added instead of breaking 3 for the boots, and sharpness 5 iron sword. And oops, I forgot. But with my netherite sword, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it can have a 50% chance of dropping some of its armor. And basically this chest is what I used to clear out my inventory, so I just dumped all the random stuff in there. Then, let's fight the Wither in survival mode. Let's go! Oh, see that damage right there. Alright, so, like a lot of the other like all of my mobs that I try to make, or most of them anyways, not particularly hard to defeat on my own. I did have a full 7 netherite. Get out here, Enderman. Go. Hey, Wither. No one likes you. Well, unless you, I'd say a player in normal gold armor would be the equivalent of a Wither Knight. They're supposed to be the Wither King, which is in this command block right here. Look how long this command is. I would never, unless I had to watch a tutorial 6 times over, I'd never be able to do that. So that's why Minecraft Tools is a useful site. No cookies, just a couple ads, but you can just get rid of those, and then you're good. But the Wither Knight is not supposed to be hanging outside of a certain room in the Nether Fortress. And I'll get to my ideas on that. I haven't actually built it. the general idea is that the Wither King and like half a dozen Wither Knights will be protecting a treasure of some sort. Normally, like a chest with like end city tier loot in it, surrounded by gold. So something that would be worth a while. However, it would get slaughtered if you went against the Wither King. And just for the pleasure. Let's do the killing blow with the sharpness 5 iron sword. This does 9 attack damage. Oh. Yeah, we actually got our sword back. Yeet! No one likes you. No one never will. And I'm gonna take my netherite armor off. And fight the Wither Knight in their armor. So let's heal up. If we give it a second, it'll actually function. Function, please. Also, I am noticing. See? 2 pixels. That's 3 pixels. It's off by 1 pixel. What? Just watch the video on that. So, let's go. So as you can see, I lost like 1 or 2 durability on basically everything. So even with a gold armor, you'd be able to do that quite easily. So let's take this off. Put it right here. Also, leave a comment, guys, if you want me to be doing some mod reviews. I have a couple mods that I have that I think you guys will find interesting. So, leave a like and a comment if you do want to see mod reviews. As well as before you continue, guys, my goal is to get to 25 subscribers by the end of the year. By the end of 2021, we are at 22 subscribers currently. We are so close to getting that goal, so if you're watching this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you do in fact subscribe. However, now let's go with the Netherite King. This boy is the Netherite, not the Netherite, the Wither King. The Wither King, as you can see, is full Netherite armor. With this axe, is one of the most would be the most powerful item in the game, as well as I programmed him to have 50 health, like 25 hearts. I do not think it registered in. I do not know. Also, if we summon an iron golem, the Wither King can slay an iron golem. However, he is one shot from after that. But if we get him back again, still, iron golems also have 50 hearts. So that just, and wither skeletons normally have the same amount of hearts as we do. 10 or 20 HP. So even without the added 50 hearts, these things are hyper powerful. before we start fighting him, which would literally take 10 minutes to do, let's don the armor. Actually, let's put the armor in our hotbar. So the Nether King's crown has fire protection 4. Now, at first glance, this may not be seen as very useful. However, we need to remember that this guy is supposed to be in Nether fortresses and Nether fortresses only. Oh, sorry. In Nether fortresses only, which Nether fortresses are obviously in the Nether, so it'd be good to have fire protection. And it also has Thorns 3, which is fortunately it's the only one that has Thorns 3, as well as Unbreaking 3. Then everything else has Prop 4, Unbreaking 4. The boots have Feather Falling and Soul Speed, whereas these don't have Feather Falling. So by far one of them, if you were somehow you probably need to kill like a dozen at least Wither Kings if you wanted to get a full set of armor. And probably like triple that. Like you need to get kill like 35 or so if you want to get enough to get a full set, because there's only like a 5% chance that anything will drop. I'm pretty sure it's a 6% chance with everything on the night. But unless you want to have some added protection in the Nether, the Wither Knight set is not really useful. So, as well as the axe, the King's axe, sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, and unbreaking 3, 13 attack damage. This weapon will one-shot basically any mob. Like, let's... We have our husk. Do that, if you give it a minute. It will survive with, however... Yeah. If you do the same thing and critical hit, oh, another lag spike. Oh no. As you can see, killed nearly instantly. So, I do have my spawn point right here. Let's fight Wither King. And watch my health, as you'll see, the axe does immense amount of damage even to a full netherite person. Ah! Ah! Death number 1. Death number 2. Two deaths in full netherite armor. Two hearts. Full netherite armor plus 3 deaths. The Wither King is a force to be reckoned with. Now imagine having one of those and plus 6 Wither Knights. That would be just terrible. Now, something else I wanted to do. We shall fight the Wither King in his own armor set. This will be interesting. And watch. Remember it took like a dozen hits to kill this guy with a netherite sword? most I got was two and a half hearts. This set is stupidly powerful. If you were able to kill this one, getting this armor set in the first place would be nearly impossible if you were able to do it. Somewhere. But what I was gonna do, I was going to spawn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This right here, this little chamber is what you would have to face in another fortress if you get my plugin, which I can to make so you can release them. And we're going to this is going to be bad. Oh my god. Ah! 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 This explains why this is a terrible idea to get into another fortress. If you get this. Ah, there's a little nut right here. I want to get 1 kill for a fight. 1 kill. Let's do it. No. The king backstabbed me. I can kill you. Oh, you can get up here. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a shot at the king. Oh, half a heart, yep. What is that, like? I'll count when I'm done. We haven't even killed one of them. Again, I'm gonna count how many times I die facing this. Half the night's gone. Half the nights are gone. Oh! 2 nights are remaining and one doesn't have his helmet's helmet. He's gone! Yes! See if we can kill him last life. Yeah! Alright. How many deaths was that? So